Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is RisboTheBlade and I dedicated my time playing in Star Citizen to teach players live on my Twitch streams how to get in the world of mining. So let's get into it. Star Citizen offers you three types of mining. Mining on foot with a multi-tool, mining with RC mining car, and mining with mining ships. And today we're gonna cover the mining on foot with a multi-tool. Multi-tool you can buy in all stations who have refineries. You can buy it in all main stations above the cities in cargo services, cargo base. You can also buy it in actual cities on the planets, in the stores, and you can also find it in all kinds of different outposts around the Stanton system. To be able to mine, you need to combine the multi-tool with multi-tool mining attachment. Best is to equip the mining tool on your leg and then double click in the inventory on the mining tool attachment. But advice that I can give you is that never put attachment on the multi-tool when you're in Armistice zone because of the bad performance of the game. This multi-tool attachment is actually not attached to the actual multi-tool. It's like disappears, so it's always better to do it somewhere outside and just put it in your backpack. So now when we're finally equipped with the multi-tool and attachment for mining, we need to find the caves where we're gonna do the actual mining. It's a lot of caves all around the Stanton system, but also the first introduction for a lot of players who just start to play the game is mining in prison, because you can very easily end in the actual prison. And in the prison, if you mine and you collect the gems, you can sell them on the consoles for selling, and this is how you can pay your way out. But it's also a much better ways to pay your way out of prison faster. The easiest way to get to the caves and find them is through the contract. So if you put your mobigas on and press contracts, if you start doing like low tier bounties, you're gonna soon get missions which in description are placed near the caves. So caves are not directly connected with the missions, but they're in that area where the missions are, so you can very easily find them. It's 4 types of gems what you can mine in the caves. So the first one is Aphorite, then you have Dolovan and Hadanite. And just recently they added the Janelite, which is the very rare gem that you can also find, but some people were mining like hours and hours and not finding anything. So don't go for that, that's not the meta. But if you find it, it's much higher value than, for example, Hadanite, which is the best gem from all the first 3. Guys, I hope that you like this all the information that I'm sharing with you so far, and if you do, please subscribe and like the video, and what is most important, share it everywhere and with everyone who you think that it's gonna need it to start their adventures in hand mining. So here we're already in the mission, and here you're gonna see like a black dot. You see, that's like a cave, and if you zoom in and out, when you zoom out, you're gonna see like a purple square, which is actually indicates you that this is a cave. That's like some glitch in the game, and you can see it by that. And now we're gonna first fight with 2 small ships, which is not problem to kill if you already have some better ships in the game. But if you don't, you're gonna have to do like some little bit of fighting. You know, it's only 2 of them here, they're small and they're NPCs, so you're not gonna have some big problems to kill them. But I'm using now Corsair with ballistics, so that's gonna be very quickly done. And now you're gonna see how I'm gonna lose the sight of the cave, and you're gonna see it. I'm pointing it with the red arrow where it is, but I'm gonna miss it. So now
we're gonna do like whole one circle to actually find it. You can very easily exchange the look of the cave for some like rock or shadow on the floor, so you can very easily miss it. So because these caves don't have such a big opening when you look in it from the high up, because you actually have two types of caves, which one or you can only access it by the foot, so you need to you personally enter in without the ship, and you have also caves which you can enter with some smaller ships like Cutlass or Prospector or something like that. So here you're gonna see it where it is with the red arrow. Yeah, so that's the entrance. So it's a very small noticeable speck on the floor, but you know you need to make a little bit effort to find it. And now we're gonna land next to it, and now you're gonna see how this cave actually it's pretty big opening when you're very close. So yeah, that's the cave, and normally now we're gonna enter it. So let's go in. I'm gonna a little bit speed up here the walking, so I'm not gonna spoil something, so you guys are gonna explore for yourself. But we're gonna very quickly find immediately Hadanite for mining, and there we have a first piece. So this is Hadanite, so you just need to right click and point at it, and you can see it says Hadanite on the right side. And the second piece is also gonna be Hadanite, and you're gonna see now here I'm gonna put away my medical reviving gun, because this gun is always placed on the same keybind as default as the multi-tool. So when you press number 4, which you need to press to take your multi-tool, it's gonna always take first the reviving medical gun. So it's just better to, you know, store it in your bag. Now we finally gonna mine. So you put your mining tool out, you click right click and then left click to turn on laser, and now you see on the left side it's a small like white line which is rising up. So I intentionally stand a little bit more backwards from the rock, because this is gonna show you that if you're further off the rock, your laser is losing power. So optimal distance to be from rock here, or in like mining with rock, mining car, and especially mining with ships, it makes a very big difference in your maximum power output. So if you want to be a little bit more on the safe side, you can a little bit stand backwards, and then you can see now I'm pushing it 100% with this red bar. You can see it on my multi-tool. It says 100. It's still not going so fast up. So this is how you can be more safe, you know. But it's not so much important if you have experience. So now we push this white line into the green area, and now we need to reduce power for like 40%, 30%, and hold this white line in this optimal green zone, which is filling up from right to left side, and if it gets to the full left, it's gonna break the rock. And this sometimes can take a little bit of time, because normally servers are laggy, so they're not instantly breaked. So we need to wait a little bit, like you see it now. There we go. And now it fell down, and now we need to collect. So to be able to collect, you need to press right click and then press B on your keyboard to put from fracture mode to extraction mode. And now you just hold left click and just point it towards these small gems, and it's gonna start collecting. And each time your gems get next to your multi-tool, it's gonna bump you a little bit backwards. So that's like a little bit something that developers need to fix, because if you have hole behind you, if you're gonna keep pushing you like that, you're gonna fall into it, you know, and you're gonna die. So you need to you know, think about that all the time. And now normally it's time to go back and sell what we mine, which is, you know, the most important part. And now we just need to keep climbing out of the cave. You can always climb to these edges and get to your ship back. And now we need to go to the easiest way to find where you can sell stuff is to go to mining facilities. So we are already on one, and I'm gonna show you where we are. So we are mining in the cave on Magda, and Magda has two mining facilities. Perlman, HDMS Perlman, and HDMS Han. So if you see in lettering M in big capital letters, that means that it's mining facility. And here you can see it says storage. So this is the habitat on mining facility which you need to find to get to the selling console. And you're gonna see now directly in front of us with this screen. This is our selling console. There it is. And now I'm gonna show you with different backpacks how much you can fit in and how much is that in money when you wanna sell it, the maximum capacity. So this is the smallest backpack, and you can see it says 40 gems in it. And now we're gonna see how much money you can get for it, for this. So you can select sell, select yourself because your backpack, right? And then you see it says 140 units, and now you press this arrow to push it to the right, and it says 11k. So that's very small amount, you know, with hand mining what you can do. And it's like, you know, for people who wanna like more explore and just, you know, just earn something tiny bit, because when you start you're getting only like 20-25k when you're a new player when you start the game. So this is medium. This is also like not medium but actual light backpack like the first one, but it's a little bit bigger. But you can just put in that one just 10 gems more in, so it's 13, almost 14k that you can sell. And this both backpacks you can put on the light armor chest piece. So now we're gonna change to the heavy chest piece, this red one, and you're gonna see it here when I put it on. And on this chest piece you can put medium backpacks if they have an option, and also heavy backpacks, which is the biggest ones. And this orange one you can put on medium and heavy. And now you can see how much I can put in this one, and I'm showing you this manually so you can see how you can actually divide how much stuff you can put, how much pieces you can put from left to right or from right to left in your local inventory to personal or in the ship. It doesn't matter which inventory it is. So this is how you can split stuff. And in this one you can fit 70 gems. So this is gonna be a little bit more money again, you know, 70 units, and it's around 20k. And in biggest backpack, which is Penbrook backpack, which you're getting for that suit, that's heat resistant suit. This is the biggest backpack in the game currently now, and you can fit like 120 of these small gems in, and that's around 33k. So that's maximum how much you can carry out. But if you fill up your backpack, you can go to your ship and empty the backpack in the ship inventory, and then you can go back in the cave and just repeat the process. And this is all what it's about in the hand mine. I hope you guys enjoy all this information, and don't skip the video. All this information is important, because then you're gonna be crying if you didn't know something and I told you about it. So please just keep in mind that all this is from the big experience in the mining, and if you really like all this information and if you find it useful, normally subscribe to the video and like it, and what is most important, share it with everybody and everywhere, because especially new players who are just, you know, starting to play the game, they are just lost in the game, because this game is huge and every information that you can get is very helpful. So this is all from me. I just want to say that I also stream normally every day on the Twitch in the Central European time, in the 6 o'clock, around that time, 5-6 o'clock afternoon. So you can always find me there and ask me whatever you want, and I can directly help you there. And you can also join to our Discord and join us to our group to play, and join to our Java Scrap Mining Corp org if you're interested in more, like, you know, industrial type of of playing in the game. In the next video we're gonna talk about vehicle mining, and that's mining with the rock mining car. You have two versions of these mining cars. It's normal rock and rock DS, which is a double-seater. And you can fit much more in these cars what is concerned storage, because in the normal rock vehicle you can fit like 7 times more than you can fit in the biggest backpack, and in the double-seater in the rock DS you can fit even more than 4 times more than you can fit in the normal rock. So yeah, it's a much more bigger storage, and it's much more mining, and it's actually much more money, and it's actually very fun. So this is all from me for now, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.